Ain't my life. Cause I thought he came with a beam. But these niggas ain't fly like me. On a jet get high like me. Run them down, whole face on tees. Mix match like Gucci, my sneaks. Baby, she's not on her knees. I give her the work, yeah, I got what she needs. Cut the lights. Wrist on bling, you don't need a light.
Successful episode. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Truth in the building.
Ooh, I am your host, Lo.
And I'm your co-host, Olivia.
And welcome to another episode of Truth Be Told. Today we have here one of Toronto's rappers. Hey. We have here Mr. Gustavo Guapo. Hey. Everybody welcome Gustavo now. Hey. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Poppin'.
What's up, sir?
Coolin', vibing.
Okay. Well, I am new to the rap game, to be honest.
First, we gotta introduce, why
Yeah,
is
so
he
he has
here?
to tell
How
us-
did he get here? What's your story?
Tell us how he got here.
How
tell
did
us
you
who
get
he is.
here? So
How
wanna
did you
tell
find
the
out
camera
about
how you got
who you
here?
are?
Tell the camera how you
So
got here.
I got here because basically I connected with her and then, we made it happen,
So this is what we want, actually. This is what we want our podcast to be. We want people to reach out to us and actually use it for a platform and actually promote and actually build from it and build our city. And this is just a different flavor and a different vibe we're trying to give it.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we accomplish what we're trying to do.
For sure.
Yes. We'd love to
Good.
feature other rappers too, so.
It's good that you guys are, doing this for the city, Positivity.
Yes, positive. And we wanted to do something that wasn't so cliche. So when girls do podcasts, it's like wine. They do they talk about bullshit. We didn't want, not only bullshit, I shouldn't say that, but we wanted to do it's actually relatable. So everyone can kind of relate to it. So it's not just for one sex. It's not just one topic. It's for every single body. Even if this topic may not be for you, another session may be.
Mm-hmm. Even just saying what everybody else is thinking and wants to say but doesn't say
Have
it
the balls to
because,
say it?
Yeah.
So we're going to say
That
straight.
is definitely what we are trying to accomplish here. Saying what nobody else wants to say. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
So I go by Gustavo Guapo. I'm a fucking Toronto artist, I guess, right? Make music from
Okay.
I'm from Brampton. That's where, that's where I did most of my growing up.
Okay.
I've been doing this music thing. Just got my song on 2K, 2K the video game.
Really?
Yeah, I have a video on my song on 2K stuff.
Alive.
That's good. How did that happen?
Incredible. Basically, my distributors, United Masters, they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to put my song on the game. I'm like, yeah, that's hard. I've been playing the game.
Congratulations. That's really good.
Yeah, respect. So,
That's a milestone.
Oh my gosh, I have an idea.
for sure.
I have an idea for you. So cool.
For him?
Yeah. Like a music video?
Hey.
Just came to my mind.
Oh, she's
I
very
am.
creative when it comes to that
So-
shit, so you better hit her up. Oh, that's really good. That's
crazy.
That's, you know what? That's something I didn't know, and that's an accomplishment. That's a big accomplishment,
Thank you.
especially for our city.
Yeah.
That's big.
2K20.
What song's on it?
21, Incredible. I have a song called Incredible that's on there. So
2K21. That's
The Next
basketball.
Generation
Next Generation. That's for PS5.
and Xbox.
See, a girl knows about video games. What's the song called?
Incredible.
Incredible. Oh my God.
Good for you.
I'm proud of you.
That's
Yay.
nice.
Yay. Show them.
But yeah, we might have to do that intro again,
Really?
Do that intro again. Let me talk about Top Floor, let me introduce Top
Tell us
Floor.
about Top
So
Floor.
tell me now.
Yeah, guys, Top Floor.
Oh, hold on. We don't do bloopers, so that's going to be
We
in
got
there.
you.
But we got
So
you.
first
Talk
of all,
about
he
Top
wants to
Floor.
introduce. You see with this ice on his neck?
Ice.
That's what he's trying to introduce. You know what I mean? The ice
Top
on his
Floor
neck.
A&T,
So
Tell us about Top Floor.
So Top Floor A&T is basically like a label. It's like, the man them basically all together, just cooperative doing, collective things, So we have artists, we have videographers, we're trying to sign things, make things happen,
Oh, I
There's a
like
couple-
that.
There's a couple artists right now shaking the streets in Toronto, TFCs and J-Dog. You guys probably heard of them. Yeah,
That's TF Steez and J-Dog.
We have producers as well, Viviachi. Made most of my crazy beats, going crazy, he did a song with. me and Casper, like, you know, so he has a couple bangers under his belt.
Is that another Toronto rapper,
No,
Casper?
Casper.
Yeah.
Yes, Casper.
Okay.
You don't know that?
I don't know anything.
Oh
about
my
it.
God.
And please don't kill me or
They have
chop
the
off my
sickest
neck.
song. Put some respect.
Okay.
You know the song? Come outside. Come outside.
Oh,
You know
that's
the song?
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I know your song.
Yeah.
Come outside.
Some
Come outside. I know your song. Okay. Okay. Top floor. Top floor. Is it management? Top floor industries? Top floor?
Top floor, the label, top floor entertainment, so, you know.
Top floor entertainment.
Yeah.
Are you guys hiring? Are you guys looking for artists? Are you guys looking, what are you guys looking
There's
for
a
right
couple-
now?
There's a couple of things with the work, you know, talking to some young artists, you know. There's a young artist we're working with. His name is Wexy, Dr. Wexy.
Okay.
Crazy artist. He's young. He's like, what, 18, 19?
Okay.
Yeah, he's young. He's hard. He's about to drop some crazy music. Like, doesn't sound like no one you heard before, you know?
Okay. And you will see him talking to some of the mandem on the side. That is Top Floor Entertainment, Entourage he's speaking to, and some of the top floor artists. So he will be referring to his friends on the side.
And there will
but
be some
you'll see
features,
them. They'll get some camera time. But yeah, okay. So you guys are doing big things in the city.
So,
And so how do people contact you if they want to contact you for a feature, for whatever it is, a job?
my lawyer,
Your manager? His lawyer.
my manager, my fucking manager's email is in my fucking Instagram bio. So
And what's your Instagram?
Gustavo Guapo,
Okay.
GUSTAVOGUAAPO. You know.
Okay, Gustavo Guapo. Oh, you heard it here first on the Truth Be Told podcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, today you are going to be asked about the truth. We are going to do something that we've never done before. I don't think we can handle it.
Bro, I said this one about
Which is taking a shot if you don't want to answer the question. So my co-host here is going to be asking a few questions. I will also chime in, and if you don't want to answer, you gotta take a shot. Okay.
Okay, so I'm a shit disturber. Y'all know that. So we have fun. So I decided to do more than one game. So I decided to ask you a couple questions in regards of hip hop. Not only a couple questions in regards of hip hop, I was gonna give you even slogans from known rappers, and then you're supposed to name them, right? You don't know who they are, you take a shot, right? Not only that, right? I actually listened. We decided to, like, we want our artists to actually take in our artists before we bring you up here to not be ignorant, right? So we took in some of your lyrics, and not only we're gonna take your lyrics, we're gonna ask you about your lyrics so you can explain that to us, right? You rather say, you don't want me to ask you, bro. Okay, so the first one I'll start with is in regards of hip hop. Like, just a couple of questions, like, just simple questions that I have. And my first question is, how long have you been rapping?
I'll say, like, seriously?
Yep.
3 years.
3 years? Seriously rapping 3 years. Okay. And
Actually,
in those
not
3
2
years,
years,
2
like,
years.
2 years, yeah.
So 2 years you actually decided to say this is what.
Yeah.
So then what made you do that?
Just like the growth, like, you know, I just felt like every time I was making music, I was getting better, and like people also reaching out to me and, like, you know, telling me like how my music, what it's doing for them, and, like, you know, just keeping me motivated. So that shit's like, you know, it's positive. It's like, yeah, you want to keep going hard, right?
So you're getting positive feedback in regards of it, and that's what made you.
Not always positive feedback.
But you were getting a certain.
I was getting
feedback on it, and that's what made you want to do it more.
Yeah.
Motivation.
So the first time you did it was just for fun, or you're just throwing it out there?
Yeah, like probably like a couple years ago, like 2014, 2015, I've probably been in the booth just fucking around, like, you know, just because my niggas would just be around it. And then, like, I don't know, I just made a song, like, you know, we had a song that we shot a video for actually in like 2016, you know that? And like, it was called Kobe, like, you know, RP Kobe, you know what I mean? It was called 24, but for Kobe, same shit. But yeah, seeing that song was going crazy, like, it was actually going crazy. People were like, yo, you guys keep doing this, but, like, you know, we never took it serious. We all took it down. People were hollering at us like, yo, why do you take it down, whatever, like, you know. Then after, my niggas just been making music here and there, not dropping it. this guy's making all sorts of crazy tracks, not dropping it, TFCs, talking about, like, you know, even Zogod making crazy tracks, not dropping it. People are hearing it, reaching out, like, yo, why didn't you guys drop it? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, it's kind of like, yo, you kind of have to go in the booth now and make music, you know, like, the way it's going, like, you know, then I just made a song. People are like, yo, this is crazy, da.
I have a quick question about that before you move on to your next question. You said something that was just strikes me. When you guys first started, right? And you needed a booth, a studio, or whatever. What did you do? Where did you go? Who did you speak to?
Shout out fucking Confident. My nigga Confident, he's been in the like industry rap at some time, so like he already knew it, like, you know. And I just
Shout out Confident.
Yeah, I just happened to like you know, be around him. We just happened to be around him, and he plugged us with a studio. So
he empowered you guys to basically be able to make a move.
Yeah, basically, like, you know.
I rate that. Okay.
Okay, so where did hip hop come from? Where did it originate from? Do you know?
I feel like New York.
You're right.
Yeah.
Do you know what year?
1952.
Take a shot, nigga. Just for that.
What year?
1970s. Now this is even fun, right? Because now we're like, okay, we're asking about rap and like what's going on in rap. So who was the first mainstream considered rapper? Hip hop, in hip hop.
Fucking LL Cool J, like.
I was gonna say, good job.
Good job.
Good job. Give me a dance. Yes.
I didn't think you were gonna get it.
LL Cool J,
he was the main
A lot of
one.
people don't know that LL Cool J is a bad man. They don't know that.
No, but the thing is, with LL Cool J, he was actually considered like hip hop. Obviously, started a couple years before that, but he was actually the first artist to be signed to Def Jam, and Def Jam had to bear rockers or other things. So he was the first hip. So that's why he's recognized so high, because he was. That means you listen to real rap though.
Yeah.
That means you listen to music.
I listen to music, so
You listen to real music. That's surprising. Most Toronto rappers, I'm gonna keep it a buck, you guys don't know music. That's my personal opinion, right? I don't think you guys know music, but that shows me that you actually know music.
Yeah, you know the
that
shit.
Is surprising.
You know your shit.
Check
out LL Cool J's history, actually. I watched it not too long ago.
Did you?
Oh, he comes from a long line of gangsterism with regards to his crew.
Let's talk about that, dog.
Go
Okay?
ahead.
Because I was watching something, and this is the truth. And I just want to know if you feel this way. What I watch is most of the time they say that rappers, like when they are rapping, most of them aren't. They're like, how do I say this? Like, okay, you know how like we'll say like Dirk, he's the voice of the streets. So everything he is speaking on is the voice of the streets, right? So most rappers speak for the streets, correct? But then does that mean that rappers are not really in the streets, or are they speaking of previous, or are they just speaking for the streets?
Is it just the entertainment factor?
I mean, like, it's different, like, because, you know, niggas grow up in the streets, and then, like, you blow up, like, you know, those ones, like, the most conscious, the most, like, you know, realest thing you're gonna do is stay off the net, get your money, focus on your family, and build your empire. Like, you know, you don't care, you still care for the streets, like, you know, those ones, but you're not gonna be in the streets doing what you used to do, like, when you get to Dirk's level, like, you know, he'll tell you, like, you know, he's not gonna be on the internet doing shit to get him twined up or go to jail, because, you know, he's the voice of the streets still, like, you know, he has to still hold down the streets, but that doesn't mean he's in the streets, every day, like, you know, doing what he used to do, but he's probably rapping about his
previous life.
Shit his homies go through, shit he's around, like, you know, still the voice of the streets, he's still real, but, like, you know, like, the goal is not to stay in the streets, you know?
It's to move up.
Exactly, you see what I'm saying?
So my question about that then is,
Let me see the tray.
why is it that, maybe I can equate it to the youth of today, maybe I can equate it to rappers of today, anybody can take it at this point how they take it, but this is what I want to know. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
Because realistically, if Dirk, Meek, if those guys were in the street like they used to be, right, they would not be making certain music right now. And furthermore, they wouldn't even be rapping about it, right? But why do people of today, rappers of today, get so influenced, right, by somebody's past. They're actually telling you, hey, if you want to be at my level, drop the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, some people that's true, but at the end of the day, some people still are stuck in situations where like that's what they have to do. Like every day, the next thing they're gonna do is wake up to like, you know, having to do what they have to do. Not everybody's at the situation where they can drop everything. Like, you know, certain things you just like, you know.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
no, I
I
agree
agree
to an extent, right?
I agree
but
to a
I
degree.
feel like to an extent, I think people do like pick it up, like it's like an excuse.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I'm
certain
saying?
things, right?
Certain things,
Certain
like
things, like,
we live in Toronto, right? So we don't live in Chicago, Chirac. You get what I'm saying?
Or
So
New York.
those people actually get up and like they're stuck. You get what I'm saying? People are, but we live in a city that is not. No one's saying it's not dirty, but it's not no Chi-town. Like we get that.
Bro.
It is crazy. It is. But then it's like most of the people that are rapping about the fuck shit are not really a part of the fuck shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
They're bystanders.
So then it's weird for us because we're saying like, okay, we know this, like, okay, you know people are listening to you. This is how we say. You're saying something, you know people are listening to you. So why are you not saying shit that can actually help people to listen? Why are you saying fuck shit that fucks us up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or make us do the same thing. Because they're not listening. When people are saying stuff, they're not thinking it's the past. They're legit thinking it's right now.
Right now.
So
why not say
why
something
not
that will
speak on
influence
right
right
now?
now?
That's what we're asking you. Do you speak on right now, or
I mean, I speak on like I said, shit I go through and shit.
or do you want to just, or
shit in the past,
or
like,
do you rap? Like, my question is, are you rapping? Like, most people do this too, and I know they'll be like, yo, like, this is real shit. Like, let's say even J. Cole, let's say we first came out, like, this is it. This is what people want to hear.
It's entertainment.
No, that's a certain extent.
Straight up.
That's like certain people make certain music for certain reasons. Like I won't like necessarily give you what you want to hear. Like I won't go make a diss song about somebody.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, I won't do the most. Like I'll just tell you shit I've been through and like, you know, shit I've been around and like, you know, just keep it real. Like, you know, like and try to vibe. Like, you know, tell my story.
So you're not doing.
I'm not doing it for what people want to hear.
Want to hear.
You know, as long as, like, that's
You're
not
doing it
like,
because it's the passion of music,
exactly.
and
Like
also because it's real.
Yeah.
What you're rapping about is real.
Facts.
And what I've seen lately in rap music, whatever I do listen to, because I don't even listen to it, listen to dancehall. No, but
She says, like, that's so Jamaican.
listen to dancehall. No, but this is one thing that really bothers me when I do listen to rap music. Why I just said, if it is even called rap music at this point. Everybody sounds the same. Everybody's telling the same story. Everybody's looking for a bitch with a fat ass, big titties, looks like Kim K's cousin. Like, there's always a certain criteria. There's always a certain rapper look. There's always a certain rapper criteria. Or so people think. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's a rapper criteria? You have to be with a certain type of girl, like a girl that looks a certain type of way. You have to have a certain type of money.
I mean, like, it depends what you're doing it for. Like, if you're doing it and your mind is just, like, you want to be Toronto's guy, then you're going to move a certain way. But, like, you know, if you're doing it, like, you want to be, like, global, like, you actually want to do something, then you're going to do it, like, you know, properly, you know? That's how I feel.
Okay.
Like, you know? Not
So-
properly, but, like, you're going to do it a different way. Like, you're going to do it in a way to be global. Like, people just think about Toronto, like, you know?
You're not gonna be repetitive. You're not gonna do what you see everybody else doing. You're just gonna do what makes you feel comfortable as a rapper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For the passion of music, right?
For the passion of music. And you know what? You saying it for the passion of music, if somebody said, oh yeah, this guy has passion for music, you know, I'd be like, this bitch is lying. Like, I'd be like, yo, he probably doesn't even know, like, music, but you actually proved
Yeah,
yourself.
he knows
you proved
something.
yourself
You
today.
surprised me still. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you
Because
surprised
I was like,
me.
this motherfucker does not know shit. I'm gonna see, and then you answered, which is surprising.
It is very surprising, and I realized that it's good to know it's good to know your industry. It's really good to know your industry and where you're heading, where you're coming from, where you're going, what your goal is, what the objective is. Is it a hobby? Is it gonna make me money? And so tying that in with your label, your entertainment business, right? So I'm saying that to say this. He has a guest today, which you've heard him refer to as Trvth. He's also another Toronto artist. He actually has an EP coming soon, and he has a song out right now called Intro or Introduction. So we're going to be introducing him in a bit. And I just want you, before we introduce him, to tell us, moving forward, right? How can, or what do you feel you can give to Toronto?
What are you planning to bring to hip hop culture in general? Right? If you're gonna do this, I'm pretty sure you're like, yo, I want to do this. What is your plan to really bring to
unity? Just working together. Just doing what I can. Collaborations.
That's what you're bringing.
Yeah, for
sure. And that is something that is extremely big and something I actually do notice because you do a lot of features with different Toronto rappers, which is dope.
Don't be a hater. All right, welcome back. So
we just added
Mr. Trvth. I call people Sir and Mr. because that's what you guys are, businessmen. Eh? Hold your title, Mr. and Sirs.
From
that's
the
what
label?
we are. Eh?
From the record label.
From the record label.
What's the record label? Say it.
TF, top floor.
Okay.
Top floor.
Who's that? Who's that?
Top floor. All right, so tell us about who Trvth is. Trvth in the building.
Trvth was another artist from Top Floor Entertainment. They already introduced us, but it was here. Already, right? You guys are gonna see more of us.
Tell us, what's your handle? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Trvth. It's simple, Trvth.
Okay, no underscores, nothing?
Nah, Trvth.
Trvth from Top Floor Entertainment. I like that. I like saying that. Top Floor. Okay, no, don't mind me. You know what? Speaking of that, let me ask a real quick question. Before I talk to you, Trvth, I have a real quick question. Why or do you believe, because I do believe, so why or do you believe that Toronto rappers change their accent?
Change their accent?
Yeah.
What do you mean in their music?
Yo, they be talking like they're from the States. And I'm like, what?
They don't,
bro, you're from Brampton.
When they rap,
but you know what it is?
In the music.
In real life and in the music, she's saying.
In the music, they talk like Toronto.
Toronto? You think they sound like Toronto? But then they talk their voices like the States?
You know what
I don't really even
Okay,
know that.
question now. I gotta ask you.
No, hold on, wait.
Nah.
He wants to say, you know what it is? Don't forget.
I can't. Just don't let me forget.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Depending on where you are in the States, if you're there for long, believe it, you'll start sounding like them because you're talking around them every single day.
I agree with that. I have lived in the States.
I've lived in the States as well, but like me, I don't think my accent changed, but I'm just saying like where you're around for a certain time, like you'll sound like them. But
Like,
I don't know if niggas are doing it on purpose, but for the benefit of the doubt, I'll say
they
like,
do it on purpose.
Some niggas been out there for a while, so you know.
No, they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. I'm not saying like I lived in school, but I've gone back and forth to New York like for 3 years straight, back and forth like all the time. And I've never spoken like the States. And I have seen niggas that go to the States for 3 weeks. Okay, and all of a sudden the twine is different. No, but that's not what I want to talk about. Do not let me forget. Why does Toronto, this is what I really want to know. I'm noticing this. Why does Toronto rappers use autotones more than any other culture in the world?
Other rapper?
In the world. They're the only ones that use autotunes.
No, that's not true.
Bro, who use autotunes?
A lot of people use autotune, but you just can't tell, right? It's more defined, like, you know.
So then why does Toronto rappers all put it on their songs?
I mean, like,
not all rappers.
Yeah.
Which one does it?
There's a lot of rappers in this city
that don't put it on it?
Yeah.
So they just sound like there's autotunes in their voice?
Not every track is auto-tune. Some people, a lot of rappers use auto-tune, but that's everywhere.
I think it's more like just on the defense of the devil's advocate. I would say
it's a Toronto sound.
It's either Toronto sound or it's like an aesthetic. Like
it's Toronto
something
sound.
that
some people don't like the way they sound like
as a regular rapper.
Like, you know?
So they sound how they sound.
And some things just sound better with some auto tune, you know. Depending
but all the time, you think?
It depends on who's mixing and mastering and what you want to hear.
So my question is, if a rapper sounds better with auto tune all the time, do you think they should be a rapper then?
I mean, a lot of people use auto tune, like Kanye West, like
they do.
A lot of people Travis Scott, like, you know, so like some people really like.
He's laughing because I'm like, no, I was looking at him.
Like,
Like,
some people really use autotune, so it's really depends on who's mixing and mastering your shit and like what sound you're used to, you know.
Okay, I have
Like,
another.
No Cap, No
Yeah.
Cap. He's one of my favorite artists. All he does is auto-tune shit, like, you know those ones, but this shit is the dopest shit to me, like, you know.
I have another question. So now my other question is, what do you feel about rappers in Toronto, or rappers in general, only Toronto rappers I've seen do it, to be honest, that are non-black that use the N-word?
Fuck.
And my question is, why do you guys allow it and you're a nigger?
I mean, like, I'm a
A
what?
nigger, like I'm saying a nigga. Like, I don't mean a nigger like the nigger. I mean
she doesn't mean like
nigger. Like
She
nigger.
means,
Like you're
but
one. You're the N-word and you allow them to
like,
use N-word
Some
and you
people,
are.
like, some people, it's like where you grew up. Like, some white people, like they can
I was about to say white niggas.
You know, some white people, if they grow up in the trenches, like, you know, like,
You think they
there's
should call
other
us
words
the
you can
N-word?
say. There's other words you can say, but like nigga is kind of like a broski thing, like where it's like, you know, like nigga, but like there's other words you can definitely say, right? But like,
So it's turned into
But
because
it's
what
like-
you're saying is it's turned more from the derogative term
like
to
it depends
more
how you
of
say
a.
it, right? Like if
But why? My
if
question
my
is, why
homie's
is
white,
that
You
okay?
can't blame them.
If my
What do you mean
homie's
you can't
white,
blame them?
if my homie's white and he says, "Yo, my nigga," I'm not gonna look at him away because he's white. Like, you know those ones. I know, like, he's saying in my broski. But if he says, "Yo, my nigger," like you know those ones, I'm gonna look at him like, "Yo."
But
my
that's
nigga,
the
like,
problem.
See what I'm
That's a
saying?
problem for
Like,
me.
you see YG made that song, My Nigga, My Nigga.
YG's a nigga.
You go to his concert,
Who do you think's there?
it's all white
White
people.
people, facts though.
Yeah, but that's not okay.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
at
that's
the
what
end
I'm
of
like.
the day,
it's like-
But that makes that's why it's so fucked up
at the end of
because
the day,
because
it's
the people
a it's
in
a
the-
mainstream thing.
It's like
We
a
make it
mainstream-
mainstream.
And they
like
allow it. So
Black
as
is
long
cool,
as they
right? So
continue,
they do
and that's
whatever.
the thing. That's the problem. That
Yeah.
black is so cool, right? And black is really cool, and people try to make us look like we're not cool. We're cool because they want to do everything that we do.
We are the culture.
We are the culture.
We're everything. And I say this all the time. Black people do the most marketing
For
free
free.
marketing. All this is free marketing. Like, and we do anything you guys rap about, anything that raps about, you guys get buzz right after. Any rap, like, everything.
our
Yeah,
marketing.
no, but it's all free marketing, right? So, like, black people, to me, I do think it's fucked up that you guys allow. I don't care if you're my nigger or not, because then his mom says it, nigger, even though he doesn't say it.
No, that's an idiot thing.
But she does. And I think if you guys don't set a tone or a step, then it gives it room for disrespect. The only reason why I say that is because you guys think it's cool, but then you guys have, like, say, white girls that listen to your music calling us niggers. Because you guys set the tone. Do you know that?
I don't think it's like that. It's more of like no one's gonna dare say it to my face, or I'm sure say it to your face. To be honest,
You think
if
so?
they do, like, you're not gonna allow that.
If it's
So-
derogatory,
So
So have you guys ever
That's
dated
how
a
they
girl
bring
outside
it.
your race and she used the N-word?
he's saying
I'm
that
asking-
if it's not in a derogatory manner.
But when is it never... Okay, so
Like,
I'm
if you're
asking...
here, you're singing along to a song and whatever.
So
you
have
say,
you
nigga,
guys talked to a
I'm
girl
not
the
gonna
opposite
compress you. I'm
and
not looking
allow
at
her
you
to say
straight
the
like,
N-word?
yo, like, you know.
And a lot.
I'm
Why
gonna
should
come-
It might shock you a little
I'm
bit.
not looking like, yo, but I'm not gonna try to kill you or nothing.
What do you mean?
You're coming to me saying, yo, call me a
Yo, my
nigga with
nigga.
the hard ER and, you know.
Oh,
Is
like
the
when they call you
ER
nigger.
that bothers you?
Yeah.
Is the ER?
It's when they're
It's not the
being-
A?
But, like, you know, if you grew up, like you said, if you grew up in the trenches around all your homies and the homies talk like that, how else are you gonna talk?
He's referring to, all right. So again, this is what he's referring to, because I can see why he doesn't see it the way you see it. Because what he's saying is, like, for example, if you grew up in Driftwood, if you grew up in the Lane, or you grew up in Regent, and you're not a black person, but you lived with them, you grew up with them, you kind of rolled with them in the same trenches that they rolled in, right?
You went to school.
You
with
went
them.
to school with them.
Okay.
You're used at that. He's correct me if I'm wrong. What he's saying is they're used to each other calling. They're around them, right?
Yeah.
And they're calling each other, "Yo, my nigga, what's up, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga."
Okay.
So it's almost like when the other race forms into that group.
It's okay.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that what he's saying
It's
is
okay.
that, yeah, essentially it's okay because it doesn't bother him. because they're not being derogatory and saying, yo, you fucking nigger. Like, they're
But
not
nigga is a misspell of
then we
nigger.
shouldn't say it
Do you
at
know
all.
that?
None of us should say
Nigger-
it.
If we have a
nigga-
real problem with us, we should
None of us should say it.
But
But
same
why
way-
though?
same
Because
way-
it's already
why-
derogatory.
No, it's a derogatory for a white man to call me a nigger. It's not derogatory for my color to call me a nigger. This
No,
is
I
the
think
thing.
it's- I think
No, it's
I
not.
wouldn't
How?
call my broski a nigger.
Not a nigger, a nigga. Either way, nigga is a misspell of nigger. That's what it is. So
Yeah.
as much as you guys try to take a A or the ER,
It's a
it is
different
still
variation of it. It's like
it's negative or positive.
It's like
It could be
the
taken as
positive way
negative
of it,
or
like,
positive.
you know?
Fair enough.
Yes.
Right? So if our
That's what a
culture,
Negro means king, you know. Black
okay,
king.
so even if
Nigga?
I say
Like,
Negro.
one of those, it's like nigga or Negro. Like, what does
Negro.
that mean, black king?
okay, so but even if I use that word, I'm black, right? And then it's like because I use that word, then you shouldn't use it because I shouldn't use it. Why? It's a word that you guys used to enslave us. Now we have our power back, and we take ownership of that word, and now it's a problem because we have to share it. That's my problem, and I feel like when guys do, or like not blacks or whatever, because I've seen like non-blacks that are Toronto rappers calling niggers, and everyone's doing it, and everyone's like, oh, it's okay. And then girls will sing. That's why the white girl thinks it's cool to say nigger in front of me, and if I punch her in her mouth, it's a problem, but you guys accept it.
I mean,
So
punching
then
her in
it's
her
like-
I
mouth
don't
would
think
not
she'll
be
say
wrong.
nigger. I don't think she'll
that's
say
it.
Even if she said nigga,
It would-
she shouldn't be comfortable enough to say that in
because
front of
In
me.
the song though, no?
I just,
It's not a.
I
So what does
just,
that have to do with me?
I just want to say this. I agree.
Because it's a song.
I agree with the fact that we shouldn't use the word period. We all use it, and it's wrong. We shouldn't use it.
That's weird.
But here's what I'm going to say. Since you said, because I'm going to play devil's advocate, I don't think you should say it, period. You, me, or any other race. But since we're on that, if we can say nigga, right? And they can't say nigga, right? Why do we females still try to give ourselves the white girl image?
What are you talking about? The hair? How's that white girl image?
That's a good one.
Our hair doesn't move like that. Our hair grows tall. Our hair doesn't grow long.
So what does that have to do with anything?
We continue to allow.
We
this-
allow?
Yeah, we're doing the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's not.
It's the same
It's
thing.
not.
It is the
It's
same
not.
thing.
You know why?
Because then
I'm
when
gonna
hold on. Because then when they say to us, yo, or you want to be a white, you want to be like us. You wear long hair. Your hair's not long and silky. Your hair's not long and silky, straight and 30 inches, 42, 50 inches.
Okay, no white girl's hair either,
And
so she could kiss my ass.
actually, some of
Who?
actually,
Only Indians.
no, don't do that. White girls' hair can grow long and fast.
Okay.
And I'm telling you this because I have white friends, so I know that when they cut their hair, within a month, their hair is back to the same length they cut it from.
Okay.
It is. So what
when
I'm
we-
saying is, when we say it's okay for us to, so, yo, my nigga, if we're saying it's okay for us to do it and it's not okay for them to do it, right? We need to set the tone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We need to not do it.
Yeah, I
We
don't
need
think
to
that's
dead
fair.
it. No,
I don't think that's fair either.
Okay,
I have
but why
a
would you
problem-
want to
you know
use
what?
a word
I have
that
a
was
problem.
used
That's
to
the
hurt
thing,
us?
you guys,
Why would we want to
but
use
that's
that?
the thing, you guys. That's my problem, and this is the problem. What I've noticed is like if they can't, we shouldn't do it either. Why can't we have our own thing? Why are we not allowed to have our
We
own
are
thing?
allowed to
No,
have our
apparently
own
we're
thing.
not.
No, we are.
But that's what it's saying. If we
No,
if we can't share it with you, then we can't have
that's
it.
Sweetheart, what I'm trying to tell you is you're right, but that's not our thing. Somebody placed that upon us. To be derogatory, to
and
put
then,
us down.
And then we took it. That's exactly what it is. Then they took it and then said it to make it relatable. My brother, my sister.
Okay,
right?
so why do
is that
girls
not
get,
correct?
So why do girls get mad when niggas call them bitches? When,
I don't know.
When we take it in and say, I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch,
I don't know why
I'm a
girls get
bitch.
mad.
Hey bitch,
I don't know.
It
bitch.
depends how you use it.
But why? And that's the same
Because-
thing. It depends how you use nigga,
Nigga,
then.
no, that's my point.
And it would depend on how you wear your hair then. So what I'm saying is if we already have a problem with something, and trust me, the word nigga is not ours. I do not want
I
to
think
claim
so.
that
I shouldn't
word.
know. I agree.
I don't want to
I
claim it.
personally should not use it, and I agree. I shouldn't use it in a certain term. But then I'm noticing like people are. It's so casual. Like it's like
It is very
and
casual.
it's extremely offensive. I feel like because it becomes so casual and it's offensive. It's extremely offensive, and I feel like there should be a point of level at it. But
Yeah,
okay,
level up.
Stick a pin. Now I really want to go to this. That being said, because these are rappers, and most rappers I know like specific type of girls, right? Which would be that kind of. So I guess the opposite culture. So do you date outside of your race, or do you?
Or do you have a certain type?
I mean, for sure, I would date outside of my race. It depends. Like, I just, what do I look for? Like, what are you asking me?
Yeah, what do you like?
Like, I look for, like the brains first. Like, those ones. Like, what I'm gonna
So
be
you,
with.
the physical appearance
Don't
That
matter.
matters,
strike
of
you
course.
first?
That matters, of course. But like to be with someone long term, you have to know that,
Right, right.
what their mind is on. Their mind has to be on the same.
So
page,
fuck the long term. When you like, what type of bitches do you want to roll with? What type of bitches do you want to see
Like you're
people,
a rapper right
people
now.
to
Like
see
yeah,
with?
you're saying shit like
talk
long
to
term.
me. Talk to me.
You want someone long term?
shots.
Okay, he's taking a shot.
Hey,
Where's your shot?
question? No, I want to know.
You're quiet.
Yeah, what kind of girls do you like, or what kind of girls are you into?
Like, fuck. I don't really discriminate, but I like black women.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, brother.
Good for you.
Queens.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you know,
There you
hold that
go. He
crown.
wore with the badge.
crown.
Good.
Ah,
Here.
But
That's what I want to
like,
hear.
Like I said, I don't discriminate, right?
He's saying he would fuck other races, definitely.
If you look good, you look good, right? But
Do you have a body type, guys? Because, I mean, whether
So now
you
we're
are
gonna talk
single
about
or not,
that.
let's
Let's
tell
talk.
the ladies. Tell
What
the
are you
ladies.
talking? Like I don't get what's the problem. Like
Yo,
what's
man them in the background. Like, talk to me. Talk to
The fuck
me.
is that? What acting like virgins
Talk
here?
to me.
Let's
Yeah,
talk.
talk. Honestly, you know what? Everybody's gonna get a shot.
Honestly, because everyone's moving pussy here. Let's do this.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Honestly, to me, like body, like it.
Do you like real bodies or fake bodies? Have you ever fucked
Real
a girl with a
bodies.
fake body?
Nah, I haven't.
So then you,
You
don't
like
know.
real body.
Yeah.
Then you don't know what
Actually,
you like.
I felt fake ass before. Still, like I felt fake.
Have
ass.
you ever fucked someone with a fake body?
Nah, I haven't. Still, nah.
Would you care to fuck somebody with a fake body, or you?
You would have to. Yeah. Like if you try one, you have to try the other.
For sure. But everything that I fucked was real.
Was real?
Yeah.
Big dream. What are you saying? Real or fake?
Yo,
Obviously real.
have you fucked a girl with a fake body before?
Nah, but I don't chase it.
But have you tried
I
it?
don't chase it.
He doesn't chase it, so he's not looking for that. He's looking
Okay.
for regular.
So what are you saying?
Man, them.
No one's gonna answer? Alright, a shot.
You like fat asses,
You like
no
fake bodies or pardon me?
fat asses.
J Dog in the
I like
building.
J Dog.
J Dog in the building from TF
Need a dog now.
From TF top floor.
He's talking now.
J
What do
Dog.
you like? Fat asses? What? You like fake bodies, real bodies?
Okay, but what? Fake body and a fake ass is different. It's the same shit.
It's the same shit.
It's
Would
the
you-
same shit, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like it though?
What?
Is it,
Or would you rather
would
a
you rather
regular
real or
normal
real?
girl?
He loves
You fuck with
I
that.
don't love it, but I like
You
it.
fuck with it.
Like it's your
Ah.
thing. It's your
It's
MO.
not my thing,
Is it
but
your
I fuck
MO?
with it.
Okay, would
Is
you
it your
rather? Okay, so when you're looking for,
It's his MO, bro.
yeah, this is
It's-
MO.
I can.
It's his MO.
Is it eye
bro.
candy or is it
It's
something
his
that you
MO.
go
It's
for?
what
See,
he
it
goes
is something
to.
you definitely want to try.
So do you have?
No nigga can tell me that they see some fake booties. or
So
fake
do you
asses.
indulge? That's what I'm asking.
He does indulge, of course. You
You
look at it.
Oh,
look at it.
because I was gonna say you could take the
So do
shot.
you like it? Do you like?
I like it. I've
You,
experienced it.
so you
before.
tried
Sometimes
fake and
I-
real,
Yeah. I tried
and which
fake
and they're both the same, or you think one is better?
Fuck.
Take a shot if you don't want to
Take a
answer.
shot. You got the shot?
I won't lie.
Oh shit. Truth be
Just
told.
say it. Truth be told.
Fake bodies are obviously better. Like, you know what I
Da-
mean?
are they?
You know
To fuck?
what I mean?
To fuck?
To fuck.
So the
Have fun
body
with it.
jaw
We're just talking
jiggles
about
back.
fucking.
That's what we're
Fake
talking about.
body is better
That's-
than a real body. A nigga's just gonna tell you real body just to try to be a real nigga.
Okay, so
I
why?
like real bodies, like, you know what I mean? But you put that fake body beside my friends over there.
Hey,
What, girl? Come on.
J Dog in the building.
J-Dog.
J Dog, hop in the frame. Hop in the frame.
Yo, hop in
J
there,
Dog.
J-Dog.
Come, J
J-Dog,
Dog.
come up in here. Go
Hop
in
in the
there.
frame.
Go in there, J-Dog.
This is J Dog from
J-Dog.
Top
Can't get crazy.
Management.
Can't get crazy.
Don't get crazy.
Why, bro?
Crazy here,
TF
You know who's the crazy
Entertainment.
Keep it calm.
Okay. You want to sit? Oh no. Oh, you didn't know the rules before you came
Those
here.
are the rules.
All right. So here on Truth Be Told, we tell the truth,
Okay.
or you take a shot. We speak the truth, or you take a shot.
can't sit in
You can say you don't want to answer, or you take the shot.
Now let's go.
All right.
In the butt.
Yeah, we are keeping it in a buck,
Keeping it
and
a buck.
you can tell us about anything. But tell us before we go any further. Who are you?
J-Dog, top floor artist, you know?
Okay.
We rap, you know, we do our thing. They're my guys right here. Top floor of the gang, man, you know?
Okay. Alright. I'm filling up. You want to drink?
Can I get some? Yo, Corona, spin something for me.
Alright.
The way they're about to do me, I don't know if I can multitask. You know?
We are back. We are back. And
J-Dog.
we got J-Dog on the set.
Big dog.
J-Dog. Who is J-Dog? Tell us.
You know, top floor shit, gang. You know.
Okay. He's an artist on Top Floor
That's
Entertainment.
that like LA vibe.
Yeah.
Pointel.
That's the
And
vibe you get
yeah, I
from
got
me?
it. I got it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's cool.
He has an energy. He's been
No,
he's
LA,
been giving
this
us
top
some.
floor.
Okay. TF.
Feel me?
Z it. Okay. So guys, what do you guys want to talk about? Talk to me.
So what do you guys want from this? Like, what do you want from this rap career and your business? And like, what do you want people to see when they see you?
We want to see all our guys on. We already look on. We're going to be more on.
So you want
When you
everyone
look
to
at us,
eat.
you're gonna see everyone eating.
You want everyone to eat.
Yeah, and not just us, the city, you know.
So you're gonna put other
Position.
people in
You wanna
other
give back to the
positions.
city.
I don't give it back. We're gonna put the city in position. That's the goal.
That's the ball stuff.
I have a question about that. Do you guys feel? And you don't have to answer this. This one you'll be shot free, okay? But do you feel as though the rappers that have made it out the city or that are up and coming out of the city need to do more for the city, or they're doing what they can?
They do a lot though. They do a lot that's not even like
Shown.
talked about
Shout to
before.
them
Like,
still. They do
shout
their
out to the
thing.
guys,
To who?
man.
Shout to them. They do their
Oh,
thing.
okay, okay.
You know, you
All
gotta.
the
So
guys
you
who
feel-
made it out, like,
So, but these, I understand what you're saying, but their mentality seems completely different.
I like their
yeah,
mentality.
completely different.
They're not. You guys don't have
like put us on, like Manson put us on. It's like you guys are definitely want to have your own lane. Like you
my,
want to do
my
your own
perception.
shit.
we do our
Top
own
floor.
thing.
My perception
Yeah.
of
Top
Toronto
floor.
rappers
Who named that?
and what I was coming
Like
to
top
face
floor.
was not what I
Right.
got.
At
Like
the
you
top. I
gave me
like
a
it.
different. You gave me a
Makes sense,
different
though.
vibe.
It
You
does.
gave me the
Top floor.
We're about working for it.
You guys are not.
We're worth
You know what you guys didn't give me? Hater vibes. Like you're not. Like you're. Everybody
they work
can
with,
eat.
He does a lot of for a Toronto rapper. I'm being honest. You do a lot of features. I've seen about 2-3 features, and I'm like, I haven't seen even that much people do that.
Because everybody can eat.
Yeah,
That's what
But
they're essentially saying. Everybody can.
everyone
eat.
can eat, but Toronto doesn't feel. A lot of people don't feel like that in general, but everyone can eat,
Everyone
and that's
can.
good. That you guys are all setting your price. So that's what you want people to see, like everyone eating from your team.
We can all eat. We can all win, right?
You guys fuck with Toronto female rappers?
Yeah.
Would you?
For sure.
Would you put a Toronto
Like, we
female
like
rapper?
music, right?
Would you put a Toronto rapper in your crew?
For sure. She's hard. She's leaking. She's
Yo,
ready
holla at
to
us
do
if
music.
you're hard.
You know, some hard ones though.
Where,
So
do,
what
where
do
do
you
they
have to
contact
do?
you?
There's some
Yeah.
things in the works
Page.
still.
Give
There's
them
some
the
things in
top
the
floor
works.
page.
You know,
Top
female
floor.
singer artists.
So
you know?
on Instagram at Top Floor. That's it.
Top Floor Entertainment.
Top Floor Entertainment. Okay.
So
Well, there
what
you
do we
guys
have?
go.
Like, if I wanted to be, like, what if I'm like, yo, I want to be in this? What I gotta do to speak?
Yeah, man.
I want to be. I want to be a rapper.
I want to be a rapper. I legit could be a rapper. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can
so
like
you might have
a
to help
Jackie
her.
O. Give me a little
So
bit
you
of a
might have
Jackie
to help
O
her write the
vibe.
rhymes.
Yeah, give me a studio. Write something for me. I'm out here.
That too, right?
Yeah, so I'm a Jackie O vibe.
I'm glad you said that. Since we're talking about that stuff, is there anything wrong? Because mainstream rappers make it seem like it, females and males, especially the females, they make it seem like it's such a problem that somebody writes some of their songs. Why is that?
Because it
Well,
takes
that's
away.
kind of a problem.
That is a
It is a problem.
It's a problem.
Why?
It takes away from
Somebody can't write
the
a
art
song
from
for
you.
you.
Like, okay, for example, what if like,
Faking it.
what if you guys are in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Is
And
it-
and a man's, you guys have you're in the studio for yourself, right? Let's say. And you have your beat going, and you have a 1-2, but then the man and are like, nah, drop, yo, this sounds
Nah,
sick,
that's
like.
Gucci though.
No,
It's
but
Stand
that's
up for
different,
every
though.
artist. Every
That's
artist does
different.
that. Like,
But artists act like, yo, I wrote this whole rhyme by myself. It's all me. Nobody helped. Me.
It's different if you're in the booth and someone says, nah, fam, that sounds shit, like say it like
Do
this.
this,
Or
or
like,
like-
yo, this line sounds better. That's different because it's like creative control. You guys are like working together, like, you know. At the end of the day, it's still your shit, like, you know those ones? A man's
come up with
input
the
is like,
vibe, right?
you
Yeah.
dropping a song with your nigga and you'll be like, nah, I don't fuck with this. Would you rather that or would you rather be in the booth and he hear a line and say, fam, I won't lie, rhyme it with something else or like, rhyme it like this or like, yo, this sounds
So
harder.
just as long long as
That's
it's
why you
not
have
the full
producers. Like
song.
sometimes producers have an ear.
So ghostwriter?
They'll be like, yo, that melody.
What's it like?
That melody sounds hard, like, you know, or this melody sounds hard, like, you know.
Hold up. What if the man's not a rapper? So you have my guy.
That's
He's top floor.
That's my brother.
But he has
like,
he
you
has
know?
the sickest lines.
He
He's
does,
like top
yeah,
floor.
that-
top
no, that's
floor.
a ghostwriter.
We've been on top.
But he's
and he makes a hook for you.
But
He's
like,
a ghostwriter.
Niggas his own artist though, you know.
No.
He don't want to make
They
it.
should.
He don't want to make
If you have
it.
There's
a
a
nigga in your
ghostwriter.
gang,
If you have they have ghostwriters.
Yeah.
If they have a nigga in the gang, most of the time when there's like a quiet, they'll be like, "Yo, quiet nigga, no one knows who it is. He's
Yeah.
always showing up everywhere, no one knows."
Yeah.
He's writing most of the rhymes.
Eazy-E.
some
Most
niggas that are
of the
super
rhymes.
talented,
A
A
but
lot
lot
they
of
don't
of
want to get
rappers,
in
like
the
right
booth.
now, they're entourage.
That
So
wasn't
I-
him.
That they have rappers that
Yeah.
write their rhymes for them.
That
Right? So
wasn't
it's like,
him. But
Is that
because
bad?
he
But
could
it takes
be.
away the art.
That's
No,
whack.
to
It takes
me,
the form of
you know
the art.
why?
Why?
Okay. You know why to me it's not bad?
Why is that whack?
Because Eazy-E,
Why is that why?
let's for example,
Radio
Eazy-E,
shit.
he's on the streets, right?
Easy is a
Eazy-E.
ghostwriter.
No, he had Ice Cube was writing the rhymes, and he was
Easy.
yeah.
That's not cool.
But-
Even if he's easy E, that's not cool.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
but like she's saying,
What I'm trying to say is this: like at the time, remember Ice Cube was behind doing his thing behind the scenes, right? But and maybe he felt the confidence, maybe he didn't. But somebody was there that could play the part because they play the part in real life. So he's a shooter in real life, he's a drug dealer in real life. He could play the part, so I write your rhyme.
But it's still fake.
Or I wrote it's not fake. It's not fake because it is your life. You just didn't write it.
like, what's his name? What is his name? He's from A Boogie. What's his name? Don Q. He's a ghostwriter. Don Q's a ghostwriter. A lot of them.
A lot of niggas.
Yeah, they're ghost writers. So like people do it. It just takes away what the thing is. It takes away the authenticity of your art. You get what I'm saying? So if someone else writes your rhymes,
Yeah.
if you can't hold it proudly. That's not your art.
It's
you get what I'm
not.
saying? It's someone else's art.
And that's the reason why you don't.
That's why they're offensive. That's why they get upset. That's why they want to take. Because then you're not going to look at. If I say I'm a rapper and everyone's writing my rhymes, I'm just an entertainer.
But a lot of them are.
Yeah. But
And they need to face
Entertainers
facts.
do that shit. Real shit rappers, real
Don't-
niggas, they don't have no ghostwriters. They don't have that type of
Okay, so
they
but-
will never have that type of shit.
But don't you think? Okay,
Like, only
Yes.
niggas that are on a certain level,
yeah.
certain fan base that have
Mm-hmm.
to sell a certain type of music, they can bring people on board, say, write this music for me, for my fan base. you know,
That's what I was gonna
shit.
say to you.
But street, like, niggas out here in the streets and
can't
shit,
do that.
they're not-
Okay, so what about? Okay, my question is, what about freestyling? How come people don't do that no more?
'Cause niggas can't freestyle.
Facts.
But then that means,
Niggas freestyle in the booth.
Yeah, that's it in the booth.
Niggas
Niggas
freestyle
But so,
in
but
the booth.
freestyle can't just
Most
freestyle.
tracks you hear nowadays aren't
Freestyle,
written.
freestyle.
You're freestyling, you're punching,
Yeah,
punching,
it's different,
you punching, you smoke.
And then you just
take a
start
couple
going,
pulls,
and then it becomes a track, and then it
Go for
becomes,
so long, you
and
cut
then it
this
starts to
out,
become
you cut
repetitive,
this out,
and then it
you
becomes.
just go
They
again.
edited, they've
Not
added
even
So then,
saying
okay, so that's what it is. It's a form of freestyle,
Everyone
Yeah, it's
freestyles,
a
man.
form of freestyle.
but it's not the same way that it used to be. Do
It's
you
not-
get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like
Not
it would be
on
like,
the
yo,
spot.
step on the spot
Yeah.
right now. Like,
Why
yeah.
are you gonna do that?
What do you mean? Why you gonna do
When
that?
you can say something,
What do you mean?
take it
But
in,
what do you mean, why
say
you gonna do
some- When you can say something, take it and say something that's gonna sound better than.
No, but that's what I think. That's what the whole point of freestyle was, to be able
It's
to.
still freestyling.
Yeah, but I'm in a position right now to look at something and give you straight lyrics, right? That's what shows my artistic
Okay,
vibe,
yeah.
right? And straight lyrics and straight things.
Anyone could still give you that, but
But you have to think about
is
that.
is that what you want to hear, or do you want to hear what I did punch it in on that?
No, why? So it could be just as good or not
It's
better.
going to be.
But how you know? You don't think so?
Whoever freestyled anything that sounded better than anything means shit.
That's true.
And that's not even real
freestyle. That's all.
It's still written.
No song
So
is
So
there
when the
right now
niggas,
is freestyle.
so
all
when you're
the way.
saying when niggas are like on like Instagram, and they're like coming for your neck, chop off. You know what I'm saying? When
They
they're doing
wrote
that
it.
rap,
They just wrote it, practiced
Oh.
it.
you know what I'm talking about?
That's not a freestyle.
That's not a freestyle.
No,
It's like they wrote it.
What do you mean?
It was planned.
You know what I'm talking about when they're on? Yo, it has to be.
Those are
You
songs.
never
It's a
seen?
song.
mean? Like,
It's
No,
a song.
it's
just
not
on
a
No,
song.
that's what he's
You can
saying.
go on iTunes
He's
a
saying
week-
that
a
they.
week- You go on iTunes a week later, they'll drop the song right after they just left.
What he's saying
Flex.
is that it's a facade.
No, okay, so Instagram, I'm saying, have you ever seen like on the back battles.
Yeah,
and there's,
he's
like,
saying that's
it's a facade.
Oh no. Like
That's what I'm saying. The battles you never seen. Yeah, and they're like, oh, come for your neck, pop, boss. You never seen? Like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Is written in practice. You
Oh, a rap battle is written in practice.
But you know you're going to the rap battle.
Okay.
No, but realistically, you know that tomorrow is the rap battle.
Yeah, and you know who you're
that.
rapping though. Who you're beefing
You don't
with?
need to know because remember, as a rapper, you should be able to interject that in your rap regardless
Oh,
of who you're
so
talking
who I'm talking to.
So regardless if you're talking to a girl or a guy, yo, I'm coming for
You know
your
the
neck.
bars, but like,
Yeah, then you just have to switch it up when you see
Yeah.
it. Okay.
It's practice. They've been fooling us for a long
I
ass
didn't know
time.
that. That's cool. That's dope. I thought everyone was freestyling off
I
the
won't
top
lie,
of the
a lot of
dome.
people know this though. It's like a known like
That people don't freestyle?
everyone knows.
Yeah, everybody knows now.
That people don't freestyle?
We just out of
Nobody
touch.
freestyles.
No more? I thought people were legit freestyling before.
You don't go to a rap battle
1 out of 10.
going straight off it. Some stuff you're
1
gonna
out
be
of
saying
10
is gonna be
guys.
coming off your top. It's gonna rhyme, help you come with another bar. Because not everything is written in sequence. You know, you have different lines, so you're gonna do stuff off the top to just fill it in. Make it
Yeah,
all make
yeah,
sense.
I get
As
it.
a
So
real
when-
artist, you
You're still
write
freestyling,
constantly.
but, like,
So
So
when
it's
you
still
go
right though, your
to when they go to the
penmanship still has to
radio
be there.
shoot,
Yeah.
radio shows, right? And then they're like say
That's a whole song.
that's the song you're saying. It's not.
Yeah,
Whole song.
that's
They're
ready.
rapping.
Already recorded.
That was ready.
Already recorded 2 weeks
So
ago.
don't you see they read their phone and they're like, I'm coming for ya.
No, I didn't. I thought it was like
The phone is
this.
also
I thought it was like
looks-
okay.
The phone is just so it
Looks like they wrote it. Yeah. Okay.
Then they drop it.
Yeah.
They drop it as a single.
So everything with rapping is a finesse.
It's not a finesse.
Not
It's
a
still
finesse,
talent.
bro.
For you to be able to go to a radio
Strategy.
show,
Okay.
even and even recite your bars that
That's a
like
good
you're
word.
not used to.
It
You're
still
not,
means finesse.
that you're not used to. You know,
It is a finesse.
for you to recite your bars is still
It's neither
talent.
here or there, but-
Especially if you're saying something, saying a lot.
Yeah,
It's still talent.
there is still
But
talent.
like someone that
Being
did
a rapper
freestyle
and being
though,
a
I won't lie,
freestyler
like
is two
Juice
different
WRLD.
It's two different things.
He used
Rest
to
in peace,
freestyle.
Juice
But most
WRLD.
people that are freestylers
That
are
guy
not
freestyle.
mainstream.
Most
I think
people that
Tory
are
Lanez
freestylers
freestyle
Will never
too.
become
Don't
a
make
mainstream
it.
I think
rapper
Tory
again.
Lanez used to
You're not doing
freestyle.
I guess.
I
yeah.
guess.
I don't know
I
if he.
don't know.
I don't know
how
if
he
he's
does his
written
stuff,
it.
but-
No, you guys never seen videos of Tory Lanez? when he
No,
was like,
that's
"Are
the
you?"
same shit.
No, for sure.
No, but at the radio
No, Tory Lanez is
station,
different though. That's
it's
a
real.
talent.
But that's
I
what I
think
said.
he
He's
has
a real
raw
rapper.
talent. Yeah,
he's a real rapper. He's a real considered rapper.
He's a real rapper.
Yeah,
to
it
me.
is. I personally agree too. And the reason why I say this, and I'm saying this because I'm like, people will be like, oh, he's like a real rapper. Like, you see how they'll be like, Drake is the greatest rapper of all? The reason why, and I say this many times, why people say Drake is the best rappers of all, is not because he writes his rhymes or whatever. It's just because he rapped and sing. And he brought a
new
different
flavor.
era, a different flavor to rap. That's
Yeah.
why he's just considered big, is because he did something no one
Yeah.
else did as a rapper. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But as Tory Lanez, he's actually a rapper. Like, he can
Drake's
rap.
a rapper too, though. His pen is.
But they
Drake
say,
can
but they say
freestyle, he
Drake's
can
is
rap.
not
Would
real.
you consider it
Exactly.
rapping
Drake's
or
a real
R&B?
They say it's not real.
Tory Lanez?
Drake?
Yeah.
What do you mean not real?
His penmanship. His penmanship is
pen is
stupid.
there.
Both.
His pen is
Both.
there.
I could.
I think
Drake
it's
raps.
stupid
Drake
if
has
it's
some rap
if it's
songs.
if it's
I think he
his.
has
I think
rap
it's
songs,
stupid.
The
right?
thing about Drake, like, personally, I feel like he had better music. What was that?
I feel like he's more of an R&B artist than he is a
He had
rapper.
better music before he was even who he is now. So like, you're not telling people were writing his raps back in the day either. But they
So you
weren't.
think his freestyle, his rap, he actually wrote with his pen? It sounds like him. To me, it doesn't sound like.
Come on, Drake is
Someone
Drake,
else?
like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake is Drake.
Even if you were ghostwriting for Drake, like, shout out to you, cause
Yeah, because
But
it's
people
Drake.
say
to be
that.
able to mimic what he was doing before is like fuck, amazing. He still sounds like Drake.
The same thing.
The same thing. So
He
if-
has his sound
if
hasn't
someone's
changed.
writing for him, they're writing based on what they learned from him, because he sounds like Drake. No one sounds like Drake.
No one.
Drake sounds like Drake.
He is authentically himself. No one else has his sound.
So how can you say
No one else
sounds
does
like
it.
Drake?
Sounds different.
But I really, based on most majority of the songs, I feel like he's more of an R&B artist than a rapper. And I'm not throwing
You
shade
think an
or
R&B
nothing.
rapper?
That's what I'm saying. He's so versatile. Like that's the thing about
I
music.
think he gives
like,
us more R&B.
that's
You
the
think it's
thing.
R&B?
I think he's.
I don't think it's
versatile,
R&B.
like, I think
I
he
don't.
does
I don't
both,
get
right?
R&B from it.
He can give you like whatever type of
Yeah,
banger
it's
you
both,
need. Like,
but he
those
gives
ones
us
that-
both, rap and R&B.
He'll give you a drill banger. He'll give you a love song.
A love song in the same album.
Rap song, like he'll give you a club
He'll give you more
banger,
love
like
songs.
you know.
More love
He'll
songs.
give you everything.
But Drake, okay, so then that's my question. Do you think that he actually set the tone for Toronto to do the rap and sing thing?
Set the tone for the world.
I think he set the tone for the
For the
world
world
for
to
that.
do it,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think
So
he
then,
set
do you
the
think
tone
that's the
for
same
Toronto,
thing of
though.
let's
That's
say
what I'm
like
saying,
Young Thug and stuff? They rap and sing.
Exactly.
So Little Dirk,
He
he
raps
raps and
and sings,
sings.
you know what I'm saying?
Tootsie or Tootsie, that's the name
Tootsie.
Tootsie. He raps and sings.
Exactly, right?
You know a lot of rappers.
I like rap. I'm like,
Yeah, you could tell who the ghosts are in the game. Like, you know, they changed the
I
game.
think I'm a gangster.
You could tell the Futures, the Young
Rapper.
Thugs, the Drakes.
Little Baby's rapping melodies.
You can
like,
tell who the
Yeah.
ghosts are.
singing.
You know?
At the end of the day, it's still singing.
So who are you guys' favorite rappers? That's what I want to ask too. Like one of your top 3 favorite rappers. All you guys.
Obviously
Fuck
Drake.
with-
Obviously Drake, Lil Durk, No Cap.
No Cap just came out though, so he can't be
No Cap.
included.
Trust me, he's
Not
included.
really.
No
Kind
Cap's
of.
a goat. Still, he's
How is he a goat?
He's a
How?
You have to listen to him.
No, but
included.
that now how is that a
No
goat
Cap.
if he just came out
Take him
yesterday?
in.
He didn't come out.
Take him in.
He didn't come out yesterday.
When did he come out?
Make your track.
When did he come out? Yeah. Which was like yesterday. For him to be considered a goat?
But if you came out 3
Applied a
years
lot of
ago and you're
pressure.
making
To
better
who?
music,
How long
then
has Biggie
To
done that?
who?
You listen to his music?
To who? I'm just asking. Who does he apply pressure to?
Jesus,
Pardon?
man.
What'd you say?
Fan base,
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Nah, bro. I don't think
Oh,
I'm
Zoe has a question.
What's Zoe saying?
Well, how long was Biggie's run?
Biggie was you can never. How dare
I'm
you?
just saying.
How
you know,
dare
I'm
you?
gonna stutter.
Biggie's a legend.
So
He's a
you opened up
legend. He's a
Pandora's
legend.
box.
He's a legend. How dare you?
Pandora's
He's a
box.
goat. What he's doing, no one else could do. What Biggie did, no one did. But Cap, no Cap. What do you think? He's the same level?
No,
Listen to the music.
No, but I'm saying within that time span. No, but what I'm saying is in
Go
that
home tonight and just search
and say
tomorrow.
no Cap
Yeah,
is going on the like a goat.
yeah.
So he's better. He's a goat. No Cap.
Goat status, yeah.
And why?
Or is he an upcoming? I don't know him, but is he an upcoming?
Word gold. Like you guys give it to loosely. You guys
feel what
can
you're
give it to
saying.
anybody.
Listen
We're
to
not doing
music
that. We're not
nowadays.
saying
A
in
lot
the
of
streets,
niggas.
he's a goat.
Listen to a lot of niggas.
No
melodies.
cap.
A lot of niggas metaphors are because
So
of
it
no
wouldn't
cap.
be like it wouldn't be like
There's the
Metaphor
streets,
is
there's
actually
yo, there's the
like, he
streets,
has
there's like,
metaphors. Goat is Hall of Fame.
you know what I mean? There's
yeah. Like
Okay,
no
wait,
cap
that's
is
what I was
not
gonna say.
there.
Goat means because there's not one greatest.
And no cap is
There's not
not
one
There
greatest.
can be
Goat
many.
means
No
there's
cap.
among them.
Okay, hold on.
That's a cap.
Hold on.
Hall of Fame. He's Hall
Hold
of
on.
Fame.
That's a cap.
Hold on. What we're gonna do
No
is
Cap is Hall of
we're gonna
Fame.
take a quick commercial break,
And listen to
then
no
we're
cap.
and we're gonna listen to No Cap,
Play Pain
and
Shop.
then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about what
No
the
free promo. You guys
definition
only. Top
of
floor
a
only.
goat
Top floor
is.
today.
We're not talking about if No Cap is a goat or not. I'm gonna ask, what is the definition of a goat? What's the criteria
For him
of
to
a
be a goat.
goat? Because I'm the goat.
What makes
So, I would like to know, what is the definition of a goat in your eyes? Because we know greatest of all time is what a goat is. So what's your definition of it or your criteria? Like what has to be checked off in the box to be said, yeah, that is the greatest of all time.
Change the game, you know.
Change the game,
Yeah,
pioneer.
Paved the way, you know, for the people.
inspired a lot of people, you know. A lot of people you see
A
like
lot of sons, you know. If you have a lot of sons, you're a goat.
Hey,
Yeah.
If you have a lot of children in the game,
Yeah,
you know,
if niggas, young people or whoever's rapping, not even
do
young people,
something,
could be
and you
older
look
than
back
whoever's
and they're
coming out
following
making
you,
music.
your goat?
Trying
That
to be
makes
you.
sense. though.
they're your son.
you're a goat.
You have to be
So
them
they're
sons,
your
right?
son though.
For sure, if you're a goat, then you have sons for sure.
Yeah.
They're trying to
Okay.
be you, right?
So man shouldn't be mad that they're a son because soon enough they can be a goat and then have their own son.
nah, if you're buying somebody's Jeep,
Yeah, do your own thing and try to be your own goat, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So your son, let's say one of your sons them now, right? He can become a goat and have his own you.
how's he gonna become a goat though if he's following my drip? They're gonna forever say
He's never a goat.
He has to do his own
A
journey.
goat has
So
to
he
be
can
someone
never,
that sets his
so
own
he
has
can,
to branch-
so
you have
he
to
can't
branch out.
be, yeah, that's what I
Do his
mean.
own
He's branching
journey.
out.
Yeah.
He becomes his own goat. Because, for example, Dirk branched, became his own goat.
How? Who's he under?
There's a goat.
He's a goat by himself. Who is he under?
She keep another goat.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
wasn't under him, but that
he
was
wasn't
his
under him,
homie.
but that
She
was
keep
who
with the guy.
paved
He was
his
a goat.
way.
Now Dirk's doing his thing.
But
He's
Dirk
changing
would
the
never.
sound. I feel
but
like
that-
Dirk's changing
I
the
still
sound.
think
and
that
they
still would be
follow.
disrespectful if
To call it
his
man,
son.
your son.
I don't
And
think
that's
he
what I
would
was
take that
getting
lightly.
at.
That's not his son.
Yeah, that's
But
what
the
I'm saying.
thing
It
is, they
wouldn't
don't
be
rap the
his
same.
son.
It's not his
She's
son.
keeping Dirk are not
So he
sons.
didn't.
They're not
He's
sons.
not
They're not
Dirk is
sons.
a
He
goat.
can't be
They're
a
not
son.
sons.
Dirk is not a
Separate.
son.
They're
But that's why
separate.
I'm trying to get the
They're
definition.
separate.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
no.
asking.
They're separate.
So,
They're separate.
so
Dirk's not mimicking Chief Keef.
Yeah, Yeah.
So a son is a mimic, is a gimmick, is a follower.
No, but that's still
Okay.
not. Don't. But
They
that's not.
follow you. That's why they're your son.
That's your
You can't
son.
just be hot.
I need to know these definitions. So what I'm saying, yo son, you're my son. Yeah, I want to know that it's rude. Okay.
That's why she
Follow
like
the
these
man
bitches are my son.
strategy.
That's what they'll
Okay.
say, right? Because then they're like for kids.
Okay,
Yeah, they
okay.
follow.
But you can't. But you can't be a son and branch off and become a goat.
However else.
Can't do that.
Why not? Because that just means that yo, you gain
can't.
wisdom.
I feel like
He
I
became
feel like
hot off.
I feel like
being a
like a
son.
perfect example is Lil Durk. Like he took certain elements from other goats like Future. You can hear the Future sound in his rap, but he's different. He's not directly. If someone's directly trying to mimic you or whatever, you're a son. And all the goats have that.
I like
Every
that
goat
word.
has.
You're a son,
Every
yo.
goat has someone trying to copy them exactly. But like
It's so rude.
everyone's gonna be inspired, right?
It's rude. I
So
wanna
what
have
rappers
some
are you guys
fun.
listening to? That's what I want to know.
What's on your playlist?
Top 3.
Me personally,
Yeah.
Lil Durk, No Cap. Shout out to Pop Smoke. R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
NBA young boy,
Lil
little
Rich,
baby,
NBA Young Boy, Lil Baby.
Smoke, 5 years fine.
So you guys don't listen to
Who
old
says
rap.
to?
Yeah, if it comes
Comes
up,
up, but no.
you have to stay current. There's so much music. Why are you wasting your time with?
That's what I'm saying.
But how is that considered wasting time?
You don't get like a vibe. You don't have like a moment where
You
you, get like
wouldn't
a
think you
vibe.
can
of
You
what
have
vibes.
those times.
Let- okay,
Sure, you
this
have
is
those
what's
moments,
crazy
you
for
pull up
me.
all the throwbacks,
But no, it's not
Keep
shuffle.
running, fam.
But then that's
1, 2
you
days.
setting up your
Yeah.
own lane still. Like, this is me. This is how I think, right? If I was a rapper, and this is me being like a buck, I would take people's old shit and make it new shit. Right? To be a classic. You get what I'm saying? Like, not to be like, not saying like, but like, most of their classics are, even whether it's an old beat.
But that's what
From
Tory Lanez
19
does.
or...
I was just about to say that's what Tory did.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
And then
do
and then
that.
after
You
he
do
did
that.
that, he did his own thing.
No,
So if
Tory
I start
did
doing that,
straight
everyone's gonna say I'm
Jackie's.
Tory's
No,
son,
I'm
right?
not saying that.
Yeah, he did do a straight Jackie's, and then he
Yeah, I'm
branched
not
and did
saying
his
Do
own.
doing
your own
Jackie's.
thing, man.
I'm
What
not
are you
saying,
saying?
I'm saying not doing a Jackie's. I'm not telling you to do covers. I'm telling you to take. I'm not telling you to do covers. I'm not telling you to teach people song and re-sing it. I'm not telling you to do that.
And you see
What
that,
I'm saying
that
to
right
you-
there? That's
That's a son.
That's
no,
a song.
that's a
That's
son.
a son
but
and what?
Like, that's not what made Tory Lanez a goat. Him doing all them remixes and shit. Like,
No.
believe it or
That's not what
that's
made him a
that's
goat.
No, that was just an
But what
album.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you is like not even just the. I'm saying like classic that Biggie beat, right? Let's say what's that song called? What is it? It's all a dream. I used to. What's that classic? Whatever. Yeah, Juicy. That beat has been around. You get what I'm saying? Anyone who made a beat on that fucking song, it's become whether it's Ashanti, Big Papa beat or whatever the key. Like you know what I'm saying? It's for me. It would make sense to go down to the root and then still
A lot of rappers do that.
and make it
A lot of
current.
Rappers do that.
Rappers
Like, you
do
see
that.
But that song is old,
Rilo
older
Rodriguez?
than Biggie.
Yeah, I know that.
So
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
They take it from someone. And
But then that's what I'm saying. So then why do new
Juice
rappers
WRLD
do not
was just
listen
doing
to
that,
old
right?
rap?
They
Somebody
do.
was suing them,
You
man,
think
those rap
they
people.
But
do?
like the thing is, why you don't have to keep listening to something that you already know. It's in my head. I don't have to listen to a track from back in the day. It's already there. I learned what
So,
I have to learn from it.
in
I
a
have
decade
to
from
realize
now,
what it
you
is.
just won't listen to.
I will. You'll get those times.
You'll
you're
get
like, Yo,
it.
let me
moment.
bump that.
Above
Yeah,
what
it's
old
literally just a
NBA,
moment,
but
then you move
you'll
on,
still
right?
be listening to
Not
what's
that-
in
you're
that
not gonna
time.
wake up, push an orange juice.
You stay current.
If it's good. I'm
You
not
need
gonna
to talk
listen
up
to
back
if
here.
it's trash.
Whisper to do
Who's
the
all?
most back here. Yeah,
I
bro.
wish I had room for him over here.
Top
He's
spare
been
shit
killing
back
me over here.
Here, whisper, bro.
Nah, fuck it around.
He's good commentary over here.
I
He's
know.
good
That's why I want to
commentary.
hear it. Like
Good
over here.
commentary, right? Over there now. You need to egg her on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good. Okay, so you guys are not just bumping your own music, because I find a lot of artists do that too.
Would you
They
guys
bump a lot of
do
their own
an
tracks over and over and over and over and over.
XXL like freshman Toronto kind of thing? Like, would you guys do that?
I said,
Would you be
I
open
noticed
to do
a lot of
something like that?
artists play like a lot of the
No,
homies.
if you got caught on board, if you make that cut for sure.
That's good, but that's not too good.
Why do you think Toronto doesn't have something like that?
You're stuck in.
Because Toronto
We're
is
just
just
building.
We're still underground.
writers.
We're
We just
just
follow
coming,
whatever
like,
the.
we're-
But like, why
just
don't we
building.
make our own? Like, you say we're underground, but people make their own lane. Like, let's say New York makes their own lane. They started.
So yo, let's
somebody
make our own
started
lane.
XL.
Why are
What
you
do you wanna
asking?
do?
Let's make our own lane.
What are you, a
Yeah,
hip hop
you guys do that.
magazine?
And
I wanted
do
to.
it.
It came to my idea,
Rapper
but I didn't want to
magazine.
say it. A hip hop
And honestly, if you take the idea, you heard it here first.
a hip hop magazine. Okay, what if I told you? You heard it here first, but bitches are
Like
gonna
too much
fucking
politics still. You guys can't.
That's
do
what
that
I'm
photo
saying.
shoot.
XXL.
Guys can't do that
These
photo
two
shoot.
guys are performing and the one's
Yeah,
from
no,
this
there's
and
a
this
lot of
and
people-
Yeah, that's the whole
That
issue.
photo shoot
But
knock
no, but you know what XXL
do one a
does?
week,
They
man.
do it separate.
Yeah,
They do it
yeah,
separate.
yeah. We'll do it separate.
They don't do it together most
No,
of the
but
time.
you see how they have the cipher?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
This guy do that?
But
Why
no,
can't
they
we do that?
do. No, you
Why
know
can't
they
we do
do.
that?
You can, but you have to pick specific rappers from
No.
certain.
I
That's what
wanna
the cipher
know-
is.
But now
Why?
the hottest that are hot
In
in
the
the same
city.
year.
I want to know.
Yeah.
But
So they're not that hot in
but
the
Put it
same
into
here's-
a
year,
cipher.
no, but
You know
here's what
why
I want to
though?
know.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Ask them why.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
And that's the honest truth. Even though everyone's like, oh, why can't we unite? Sometimes too much damage has been done.
Facts.
Right? And nothing can be fixed. And what you have to understand is when people lose people, there's no fixing it.
There's no fixing.
True word.
But
You
there's
just
time.
sneeze.
But there's time and place.
So,
and if
There's no time and place.
No.
There's
No,
no time and
not on your reaction.
time and place.
No, I'm not talking about your reaction. I'm not talking about the reaction that you're gonna, cause it happens, and I'm leaving that there. 'Cause I can't tell anybody how to grieve. But what I'm going to say is, how many rappers that have beef, like real beef, still have to go to the award show and be in the same room
They
as that?
don't. And not
They
that,
don't. They don't always go.
Not if I'm telling you, not if real shit has happened. There's a difference between rap beef and rap beef, but people
They're
what
rich
this is-
millionaires.
This is just rap
Don't
beef.
care.
But people, what they're saying is, we're in a city that people actually lost people, so there's no reuniting that. You can't unite that. Through
No,
a
I'm not even-
cipher.
You
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
do it.
I'm just
You
saying,
can't
like,
do
there's
it.
just.
You can't do it.
But there's a way
what
to
they
cipher.
do-
But there's a
no,
way to
but what
cipher.
they do cipher,
Oh,
but what I
cipher,
do
you
notice, like, let's say
How
they
would it
do
work?
ciphers. If they do ciphers in Chicago, they take certain people, so they
Yeah,
won't
I
take
feel you,
every
though.
single person.
Yeah.
They take specific people from, so they'll put, like, say, Little Big Sean with Dirk or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? They wouldn't put, let's say,
That's how you have to
all
do
of
it.
them put, so we'd have to still separate them.
Yeah, but
or
that-
you would have to shoot it different. But the thing
that's
is,
just the point of, that's just avoiding politics. That's normal.
but that still sucks though, because XXL mostly has like the newest up. The thing is,
Yeah, but they're
they
all
have
from
the,
different places and stuff. They don't like, you know.
they all have, don't they have like a magazine spread that they all take pictures together?
Yeah, because you can do that.
But
you
that's
can,
what I'm saying.
But that's
But
how
whoever
can
you
we
you
do
can
that
get a
in
nigga from
Toronto?
Toronto. You
Can't
can
do
get a
it in
nigga from
Toronto.
BC. You can get a
Okay,
nigga from
yeah.
And then
That's
Canada.
actually-
Okay,
Yeah, Canada.
okay, I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
you don't have to. Even the guys that are
How you gonna do
beefing,
it?
even the guys that are beefing. Here's the thing. We know of. There's editing. So if they're beefing, that doesn't mean that we can't.
Be in the same magazine.
We can't be in the same
But I
magazine.
don't think they do that
Yes, it does.
either. I don't think you
Really?
can. It's
That's-
a serious thing. It's a disrespect. What the fuck are you
But
doing?
hold on. So I can't interview you.
And interview me after?
No, because you have to take a picture together after, right?
No, I'm not talking
What do you
about
mean?
after. I'm not saying interview you and then later on you come the same day and I'm
No, but
interviewing.
let's
No,
say
you're
it's
saying,
not
like,
individual.
I'm saying,
I don't mind
why can't I
cover?
interview
Listen.
you? First of all, this is my job. You're doing yours, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, why does
If you
principal?
pay people, they'll go.
I feel like principal. You know what I feel like? I feel like principal has
But
been
why do
thrown
you
out the
need
door
to
with
promote your
everything.
shit?
No,
Because
but
it's
I'm just
principal.
saying artists
You're
want them to
coming.
know,
It's
like-
your bag,
You don't
right?
even like.
You're in
you're
your
not
own
even.
bag. You're not
I'm not
focused
saying
on
me,
your
but, like,
your
artists,
your
like,
Not
artist's
you,
Artists,
bag.
Ken. I
like,
just mean
You're
like
on
in
your
general,
own
like,
bag.
general.
people
So
are
if I
just
call
like,
you
why
to
should
come
we?
through,
like,
right?
you know,
Yeah,
I interview you.
This is
They'll do that.
a
and
way
then
of you
next
getting.
week
Just
I
say
do
they're
his.
artists,
You think
is right?
XSL
Right?
pays these
Why
these
can't I
people?
put
You think they
guys
pay
in the
that?
same
Of course
spread?
they get paid for that shit.
In the same spread, like
You think so?
They get a bag for that shit.
No, and it's not because it's not.
why
You're
is
not
it
on the
not-
same
It's an
page as him.
It's an
endorsement.
endorsement,
But they
okay.
get-
And I'm not
they
saying
get
the
a
same
bag
A bag,
spread.
a little
The
something
same
from
spread.
it.
It could be
Right.
different.
You just
You
mean
get a
XXL.
bag from being on the
For
XSL
sure you can
magazine.
work with
100%.
You think they
Yeah,
get
you can work with who you want.
I don't think
But that's what
so.
I'm saying. For to
think
say
you
no.
get
That's something, bro.
We have
That's why they
a
no,
magazine
they
like that in
don't. They get
Toronto
they get
because I have you.
exposure.
Now
the
your
NBA
aunt
All-Star
doesn't want to
game,
be in the
All-Star players
magazine
in that
ever
game, they get
because
something,
that's
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that means
no,
he's
but XSL
that means he's not going hard for his paper.
Freshmen.
You might not
That's
need
why
that.
niggas are mad that they don't make the list.
No, you're going on there?
That's why niggas are mad they don't even make that list.
Yeah, but-
Because they're like, what the fuck, I did this, I did this.
Yeah,
They
but
don't just.
remember, you're going on there to spend your time, your money. You're getting paid for that shit. Like whether
No, but it's
it's
still exposed. No, I give you.
It's like
Okay,
an all-star
that's
list.
a, okay.
The
So
energy.
like,
Yeah, but
what
that's
I'm
different
saying.
because
you're
that's
going
still
on
saying,
as an
nah,
artist,
I'm not
as a
interested.
name.
I'm not
perform
interested.
for something.
Yeah.
But what I'm
You're
saying is,
getting
No,
paid
you
for
say
that.
you're
you're
interested in
doing a
the
show.
spread,
But
right?
there's a chance
And
that
I
you may
put-
not get
You
paid
don't
just
have to
because
know
okay,
what
you
I'm
going
gonna
on
put you in the
that
same spread
platform
as him,
gives you
right?
10 more
Or
shows.
in the same.
The fact that
Yeah,
XSL
you're right,
even
but it'll be like, why you
recognized
doing
you
that?
It
as
would
an
be a
upcoming
problem.
artist
But you
gives
know,
you
you're
that
conscious of
exposure.
what's
So then
going
we
on.
really don't need
I don't
anyone.
want to come back.
You know about like
Okay, as you can see, I'm not
royalties and
conscious,
shit?
Yeah.
right?
You're definitely getting
So,
royalties for doing
to
it
me,
yourself,
I
like,
wouldn't.
You think?
I wouldn't see nothing
Let's
wrong
go.
with just having like a Toronto rapper.
That's different. If you
Let's
were conscious,
Google.
it's more instigating.
Let's Google
But
that.
if you didn't know what was going on, that's different.
Yeah, knowing and not knowing is two different things. So if you know and you consciously do it, I think that is wrong,
You're
and I think
instigating.
you're instigating. You're trying to start something. You're being mixed up. But if you're like me, that's really oblivious to who's beefing in Toronto, and I put you guys all in the same spread and say Toronto's latest rappers, I don't think anybody should be mad about that.
It wouldn't work though.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't work.
That's sad.
And you wanted to, but it wouldn't. It's like
You guys
But it's
watch
not
the
just
news?
Toronto.
it's real. It's anywhere. It's not just Toronto.
Of course I watch the news. But what is Yeah, I watch the news.
Media
but-
outlets and stuff like that.
They don't even have them
Media
like songs
outlets
in
and stuff
like
like that.
Yeah,
cities
yes.
like
You
that.
see when they
Never
post
work in
there
any
was a
city.
shooting here, there was a shooting.
Think about it.
Yeah, so those are all Toronto rappers?
They all have to
No,
do
but we're
ciphers.
just No, I'm asking a question. I
These are all
don't
hoods,
know.
No, but what
obviously,
I'm
right?
saying is-
and all these rappers come from a hood,
Different
right?
hoods, yeah.
So chances are, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hood
these are all hoods
politics.
that don't like each other. You feel me? Like, how can we put together all these even these top rappers? They don't even collab with each other to make money. They
So
can't.
here's a question
So
for
how are
you.
they gonna come to do a cipher for you?
Yeah.
They're not doing that.
Okay, so here's a question.
Could you imagine? Sorry, turn of events. You remember how you said that XSL pays them? They pay XSL
Oh,
to be on it.
No way.
Yep.
Well,
It
then
says
we're
nobody
rapping about
gets
the
in
cipher.
XSL magazine for free. Everyone pays, whether it's paying direct through advertising or paying indirectly through tens
I
of
don't think
thousands
they pay-
of
I don't
dollars
think they pay them,
on
but they
PR,
probably
marketing,
promote
promotion,
themselves.
etc.
Yeah, they bring
It
them
costs
revenue.
money.
You know?
What they're saying is it costs money. So either way, right? What they said is exactly. I'll read it again. Nobody gets in XSL magazine for free. Everyone pays, whether it's paying directly through advertising or indirectly through tens of thousands of dollars on PR, marketing, promotion, etc. It costs money. Period.
Yeah, we don't have to pay them.
PR label.
So, but you have to pay for something
You have
to
to
get
pay
on
to
it.
Promote yourself, you know.
But then that's what. So then, what we're saying is like, okay, if we made a platform,
You have to pay
right?
to drop a video.
Right? Yeah, but that means you still have to pay something. It's not for free. We don't pay you.
They're just basically saying you can't just get on X.
But we're saying the chosen ones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yes,
like
everything.
they get
They
some
paid
type of
some?
something, you know, like the ones that do get picked and shit like that. You get some type of bag or like endorsement.
Remember,
You know,
you're talking about
Definitely
XSL. That's
something.
the,
you know,
that's
like
the site. You're talking about the
I
site. That's why they're
Something
talking about PR.
They're selected.
Yeah,
right?
population.
We're talking about the
Definitely
XSL
they're not
cipher.
dropping
Facts.
nothing for that.
But it's the same thing. It's
No,
the,
it's not.
it's a
I don't
magazine
know.
with the
Yeah,
like what we're saying is we would want to do, right, would be, let's say, the cipher with
XSL is
the
like a whole blog itself. Is like a whole like promotion thing. The PR thing is like they would hit up XSL to get you posted on XSL just to get your shit out there, like, you know.
Just-
XSL.
yeah.
XSL is kind of like Worldstar or post your music, whatever.
Okay.
But like we're talking about like the XSL freestyle, like, you know those one. Where
Yeah,
they-
your
the
cipher.
hand shows, like,
people that
10
they
artists
but
who
that's
are
what we're
hot,
saying
like,
isn't XSL magazine, let's say freshman, it would be freshman issues, right? Those are handpicked freshmen that they choose that they feel like are the upcoming new rappers in whatever cities they
and those
feel,
guys
right?
have to pay.
And what they're saying is you don't have to pay me directly, but in order for you to be in that position, that's why you have to advertise something. That what they're saying is pretty much like the
You have to
chances of
advertise
you and an
XSL.
independent with only a few hundred followers on IG being on there wouldn't happen. Like even if though you're lit, that wouldn't happen. You have to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay, you have to promote and be like, all right, like
Yeah.
Get
That being
yourself
said,
out there,
you
yeah.
being somebody, they're gonna have to pay them something, you know.
So I have a question to move a little bit away from that. I have a question because you said something. Everybody's from different hoods, right? And beyond, because I already obviously there's this gun war going on, right? I don't know, and I don't want to know, but there's a gun war going on, right? So beyond people losing people, right? Is there anything else that anybody's beefing about?
No.
That you know of?
no. So then
But then that's not everybody.
Nobody's beefing. You know what I mean? The beef, like,
Yeah, that's
it's
not
like,
everybody,
It's
so
not
I
like they're
don't
beefing over some
understand.
property or some shit.
Yeah, but so what I don't understand is why
They
it's
don't own
so
nothing.
impossible, right? To
They don't
get you
own
that's
shit.
from Rex,
Just
to get you that's
Oh,
from
those Italians.
it's a
no, but
mentality.
I'm just saying, like, for example, like from
They
you
got some
from Rex, right?
problems.
You from Jane, you from Brampton, right? Why can't all the Brampton's not a hood, sorry, they would say that. So you from Brampton, why can't all of them? What's the problem?
You know what sucks? Some of the hottest guys are from the blocks that, like, you feel me, that are not good with each other. Like, you feel me? It just goes like that. That's why it's not happening. There's artists everywhere.
And so you're a
But
trader.
you don't wanna- you
You're
don't
a
wanna
trader
have it.
if you fuck with the next set that you have no problem with.
What? If you have no problem with
Why would you even want to put yourself in?
No, I'm just asking because I don't know about. I told you already. Me, I am oblivious. Okay. Okay.
It's life, you know? Just how it goes, just how it's set up. It's too late. It's too late for certain questions, like, you know?
It's too late.
Something's too late. Like, why
Next
can't we
question.
have a cipher? It's kind of too late. Like,
So we just
shit,
keep it moving.
Some,
Next
you know what I
question.
mean? They're just, guys are too hot and they're from certain places and they can't collab with certain guys or whatever the case is. It's like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
There's
nothing.
artists is everywhere, every block, but those guys are not going to bring you no traffic or no, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want those guys, they're not saying nothing, you know? They're not hot. You can't do a cipher with everybody. You got to do a cipher with,
With the hottest.
niggas.
The
Yeah.
hottest of the
You
hottest.
feel me? And that's
It's
you're
not
getting
possible.
that. You're not getting that right now. It's life, you know?
So we need to. That ain't happening.
Nah.
So life is just gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep making music.
It's like that everywhere.
Worry
though.
about
That doesn't
yourself.
mean, like,
It can happen.
It could happen, not right now.
It's like that in every
Everyone's
city.
mentality and mindset
Everybody's
has to
millionaires
change.
and super
Probably
rich.
not Atlanta.
And happy and have
That's
so
when
much
it's
to
gonna
lose,
happen.
it might happen.
Not now.
Okay.
Everywhere else, man.
It's a race right now. Believe
Well,
it or not.
I'm so happy I got to ask questions. Oh yay! This is Top Floor Entertainment. TF
Shit.
J Dog, Gustavo Guapo, and TF Steez. Thanks for coming, guys. Thank you. That was appreciated. That
Thanks
was
for having us.
good talk. Good talk. Hopefully you'll come back. Hit them up. Truth be told.
They're trying me, I can never go against the grain, that's a robbery. How you gon' look me in my eyes, still lie to me. Giving love and getting none back, give me anxiety. I done put my heart on my chest and put it on the table. Them broski wanna snake me like Cain and Abel. I know who to trust, I'm mentally unstable. I know who to trust, I'm mentally unstable. No, I can't put it past niggas, yeah, these Judas ass niggas. No, I can't put it past niggas, these some Judas ass niggas.